Hello everyone and welcome to yet another review. Today we're looking at the NECA Halloween Resurrection Ultimate Michael Myers. This one is a very, very new release. I'm actually pretty happy to have it as soon as it came out because, for the most part, because of the fact that not in America, most NECA releases, even when they're brand new, they still don't make it here for like another month and a half. So I consider myself pretty lucky with this one. Just a quick look inside the box. You got, obviously the picture of Michael on the front flap. And then you got, the guy himself. But let's get him out of the box, because that's what you guys are here to see. No one really cares much about the box. The front is the same as the sides, by the way. There's no special art like they used to do on the sides. Let's see. All right. Yep, the inevitable plastic ties that are in practically every figure now, it seems. It's kind of annoying, especially given how everyone lately seems to be very anti-plastic or anti-single-use plastics. I'm going to assume those are single-use plastics. If they're recyclable, sure, fine. But yeah, everyone's doing them lately. Okay. Come on. Okay, there we go. All out. Come on, Michael, get your big ass out of there. There we go. Now, I got this one, but I completely missed out on the H2O Michael. Have not been able to find it yet for a good price. Okay. Oh, knock his accessories out. Gets everything out of that tray. Everything out of that tray. There. Little plasticky bits and get them out of here. All right. And out of the box, here we have him. The H2O Michael Myers. Sorry, the Resurrection Michael Myers. And I gotta say, even just from one single look, it's a very, very nice figure. I mean, like, even just the mask. Mask is a thing of beauty. I mean, you can see the eyes in there, but I don't know if you can see it, but there's a bit of a yellow wash to the mask, kind of right there, and then kind of right there, and there's a bit of a bluish wash up on the top. But yeah, it is a nice figure. It has practically the same body type as the Curse of Michael Myers Michael. But sure, I'll just bring him in so you can see what I mean. See, it's practically the same thing, just a different torso piece. Same arms, same legs. I'll be damned, they even have the same shoes. Same hands even, see? The only difference is these don't have the burnt details, as you can see. They're just regular, which is something I was curious about, but now we know. The masks. They almost look the same. Almost. Here, we'll just do a quick comparison between him, the Part 6 Michael, and the 2018 Michael. Now, as you can see, the new body is slightly taller. Here, the old Michael body has this weird leg thing where the one leg has to be kind of bent. But yeah, see, slightly taller. As you can see here. It's only slightly, but it's there. Also, this Michael seems to have a stockier build than this one. This is a more lean body Michael Myers, whereas these two are kind of a thicker, huskier type. In fact, these two are an entirely new Michael sculpt. This was the base body for pretty much the last 4 Michael Myers we had. But it seems like all the new ones from at least parts 7, 8, and 6 are going to be on this base body. Hopefully they do 5 and 4 on this body too, because it feels like it would be a better choice sculpt-wise for a 4 and 5 Michael Myers. But anyway, I digress. Let's get into looking at the figure. So he's got the overalls, which are a dark blue, almost kind of a dark bluish green. They're actually almost even black. Like they're very dark colored. Got the nice wrinkles and everything. I mean, look at that. That is beautiful in the mask. Side profile, front profile, the back. It's great. Speaking of masks, let's have a look at the alternate head here. Oh, that's brutal. So the eyes are blacked out in it. Which is funny, given that in this scene, Michael does open his eyes. But you can see there's no head. It's just a burnt, bald-headed mask. And I think that's a fun addition. He also comes with 2 sideways hinged knife holding hands with a side-to-side hinge. So that would be, for those. Then he comes with 2 up and down hinge hands, use your standard. So you can get that, you can get that kind of or the up-down holding one. And then there's an extra hand here with a wider grip. This is new to this figure, I believe, because it is... That's what I'm looking for. I don't believe there was any wide grip hand like this for Part 6 Michael, because I don't think it warranted it. But that is for this accessory here, the tripod. Because it's a very, it's a bulky accessory. So, see, the hand just grasps it right like that. Perfect. Tripod itself, very nice. Just absolutely covered in blood. There's kind of a loose cord here. And, oh, look at that. The camera on the end is hinged, actually. It moves. Does it turn too? Nope, just a hinge. Still, that is great. That is fantastic. That's fun, actually. That's a fun accessory. Fun weapon, too. For knives, he comes with a bloody knife. Kind of blackish handle. A darker brown, basic kind of knife. And then a more lighter brown knife, which is more akin to the one that comes with Part 6. And then he also comes with this interesting little bread knife, too. The only other accessory, and then 2 other accessories he has. One is the weird little doll they find that's, supposedly Michael's in the house, but I don't really think it is. Now, this one's interesting. The jack-o'-lantern. So, the thing with the jack-o'-lantern that's interesting is that in the pictures and even at Comic-Cons, they showed both. They showed a pumpkin having 2 faces. The interesting thing is it actually does. It's 2-sided. So this pumpkin has 2 expressions, which is fun because it gives you multiple options. I think that's neat. Fortunately, it doesn't light up, but hey, I'll take that. That's fine. So for the figure himself, we'll go with articulation. So he's got a ball-hinged head. Can look down, can look up, can look side, do the famous Myers head tilt. Arms are on a ball hinge. All the way around. Double hinged elbows with a hinge and swivel. Wrists are on pegs. The standard open grip hands are inward hinges, like so. There is no waist articulation because, you know, jumpsuit. There is leg swivel, and they go out, and they're hinged. There is a single knee, very smooth. And then there's the hinged ankles. They're on rockers, which is pretty much the standard now for almost every action figure foot. I think, in fact, they've retired straight hinge feet. I think they go only for rockers now, as far as I know. So, let's have a look at some of his accessories here. Get them all pictured up. Here, we'll do this. We'll start with just his basic, probably the look I'm going to have him in most in his display is likely just going to be this, with a knife. The bloody knife, specifically. Oh, and that's interesting. If you look at the bloody knife, it's the blade is like chipped. Can you see that? It's not a straight edge. The blade is like chipped, like it's broken, like it's old. That's very interesting. Neat. The other two knives do not have this. So there's that. There is, of course, the bread knife for, you know, when you want to make a sandwich. Almost looks like the scalpel. There's, of course, the standard darker handled knife, which, you know, I mean, you're going to have him approaching people. And then, of course, there's the brown handled knife from, you know, part 6, which, I mean, it's the same thing, really. And then there's the gripping hand that the tripod is in. Now, this is his right hand. And it's interesting because I don't recall... I don't think that the Part 6 Michael has a wide open grip hand like this. As far as I know, it does not. So that's what makes this much more fun. Now, what's nice about this as well is because these legs are separated up here, what you can go and do is you can actually work in a two-handed grip on the tripod for, you know, recreating scenes or whatever. And the thing is, the hands are nice and pliable too. Ooh. They're nice and pliable, so you won't have to worry about accidentally breaking one in trying to get that two-handed posture. But it's easier if you take out the one hand, get the other hand going, make sure that it's, you know, wide open enough that that'll slip right through. There we go, perfect, just like that. Okay, there. The hinge. And then Michael can hold here. And there you go. Now he's ready to stab somebody. But it also looks like he's playing guitar a little bit, huh? This is a fun weapon. I might even have him posed like this because this is a great accessory. It's fun. It's a unique kill in the movie. It's a very interesting way to kill somebody. And that's one thing I like particularly about Halloween Resurrection. There's fun kills like that. There's that. There's the beheading scene with Katie Sackhoff, favorite, lover. There is the part where he strangles the one housemate with the... I think he strangles them with one of the hanging cameras, and then there's the part where he crushes that one guy's head in his bare hands. Another thing also, this gripping hand works perfectly for Michael's little toy, his little friend. Murder, childhood, murder, childhood. And of course, the last accessory we have to try, which will be... Ooh, that just came right off. That's nice. Love it when I don't have to try and force an alternate piece to swap. Now will the other head go on? Yep. Oh, he looks old and sad. He looks like he's been through a lot. This is probably like, what, like the 5th time Michael gets set on fire in the series? I mean, he is constantly getting set on fire. It's kind of ridiculous. But here, put the mask on. And yeah, this is a great figure, honestly. I would say it's a 10 out of 10. This one might be their best Michael yet in terms of looks, articulation, accessories, and yes, I know it's the same as the Part 6 Michael. It's really just the same thing with a new color scheme. But I don't even care, because it's that nice of a figure. It's that good of a figure that I don't even care that it's practically the same thing. You're thinking of a guy with 2 knives. Yeah, this is pretty terrific. But yes, 10 out of 10 on this one. Absolutely. The thing I like most about this one is it feels like a quintessential Michael Myers. It's got the right color for the jumpsuit, proper knives, the mask look is on point. Like, it's perfect, you know, it's what you picture for Michael Myers. But yeah, there's not a single thing about this figure that I don't like. I think the only thing I would change is maybe to give him some kind of hands sort of like this, but more claw-like. Kind of, you know, like from when he's gripping that guy's head, when he crushes it between his hands. Or even the camera wrapped around his neck from when he gets hung in that one scene. I'm kind of hoping they'll do a second one where they'll color the hands and the neck black, and it'll be the the Busta Rhymes version. I could see NECA doing that as an exclusive. That'd be kind of fun. I'd buy it. You know, people don't really like Halloween Resurrection, but I think it's a movie that's so terrible, it's good. This figure is good. It's not terrible at all. It's perfect, actually. Straight 10 out of 10. Accessories, paint apps, articulation, everything. This figure's on point. If you're a Halloween fan or even just a NECA fan, this one's a must for your collection, whether you like the movie or not. It looks good in your collection because it is a great figure of Michael. It's the kind of thing that really ties a collection together because it's such a perfect version of the character. It's, like I said, it's like the quintessential version, just in the way it looks and everything. It's a great figure. I scored this one on Amazon, actually, for pretty decent price, and it was next day shipping as well, so definitely worth it. Alright, this has been my review of the NECA Halloween Resurrection Michael Myers. I'm highly recommending this one to everybody and anybody. Seriously, get your hands on this one. It's so good. I'm hoping to get the H2O one next, and when I do, well, if I do, you'll definitely get a review on it too, and a comparison with him in the Part 6. But this has been my review of the NECA Ultimate Michael Myers from Halloween Resurrection. Thank you for tuning in. Peace.